Good morning, guys. How are you today? Fine. Today we will do problems. Let's do exercise 4. Problem 4. We will do today problems 4 and problem 4 and 5. Okay, let's start doing problem 4. Please, when I finish, copy it on your math book. Problem 4, page 61. So, let's start. Problem 4, page 61. Okay. In order to solve any problems, let's revise the steps we have to follow in order to solve this problem. First step, I will read the problem carefully, maybe more than one time until I understand this problem. Second step, we should underline the keywords that we need them to solve this problem, the keywords or the key numbers, okay? Then I will draw a figure. If I can draw a figure, I will draw it. Okay, the problem will be easy. Then I will write the equation and the answer. So 4 steps. First step, I will read the problem maybe more than one time, underline the keywords that we need them or circle them, draw a figure and write the equation and the answer. Let's start reading this problem. A merchant sells 7 vests for $185 each and 6 coats for $247 each. How much money does he gain when he sells them all? Okay, here we are talking about a merchant. What do I mean by merchant? A person who sells clothes. Okay, so a person who sells clothes, we name him merchant. Okay, so when he sells coats, he will gain money. He will get money. Okay, he will get money. He will gain money. طيب, gain means يربح. Okay, he will gain money when he sells coats. Here, this merchant sells 7 vests. So now I will underline or let's circle. He sells what? Vests and coats. Okay? This merchant sells vests and coats. How many vests? 7 vests. How many coats? This is the coat. This is the coat. How many coats from these does he sell? 6 coats. Okay. What is the price of each vest? Each one, not the 7 vests. Each vest costs $185. What is the price of each coat? Not the 6 coats. Each one of them costs $247. How much money does he gain when he sells them all? I circled the keywords. We are talking about vests, coats. I gave you the price of each one, so I circled the word each. I'm asking you how much money does he gain, so I circled the word gain. To sell them all. I circled all because all tell us that we have to do something. Before I start writing the equation and the answer, I will draw now a figure. Type. This merchant sells 7 vests and how many coats? 6 coats. 6 coats. Okay. Do you know what do I mean by coat? These are the coats that we wear them. Type, like a jacket. What do I mean by vest? It's a t-shirt. Okay, how many t-shirts? 7 t-shirts. I can't draw t-shirts, so how do I write them? I will draw them like this. I will draw them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 vests. Okay. How many coats? 6 coats. I will draw them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So he sells 7 vests and 6 coats. What is the price of each vest? Cost $185 each one. So under each vest, I will write $185, the price of the first one. The second one also $185, and here $185. Each one of them costs $185. Okay, type. And the coats, how much money does he gain to buy the coats? Each one of them 247. So here $247. And here $247. And here also $247. Each one of them 247. So each coat costs $247. Now we will find how much money does he gain to buy them all. All, I mean, the total amount of money he gains to buy these all. So what I'm doing here to find the total, the word all tell us we have to make what? Addition for all. Right. So I will add 185 plus 185 plus 185 plus, okay, plus 247 also because he sells two vests and the coats. I will add all the numbers. طيب. But it will take with me so much time if I want to add all these numbers. So instead, look here. If we are repeating this number 185, 185, 185, we are repeating the same number here. How many times we are repeating this number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are repeating this number 7 times. So instead of adding 185 plus 185 plus 185 plus, what shall I do? I can simply do 7 times 185. Why? Because we are repeating. What do I mean by 7 times 185? We have from this number 7 times. We have from this number 7 times. So if we are repeating this number several times, the same number several times, instead of adding, we can do what? Multiply. And here the same, if you look, 247, 247, 247, we are repeating this number how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Instead of adding them several times, we can do 6 times 247. Why? Because we are repeating the same number, 247, 6 times. Okay, so the first equation, we will do 185 times 7 because we have from this number 7 times, and then 247 times 6 because we are repeating this number 6 times. Then I will find the total in both of them. I will add them together. Okay, I will add the vests and the coats together to find the total amount that he gains. Okay, teachers, so 3 equations. The first one, 185 times 7 to know how much money does he gain to buy the vests. Then 247 times 6 to know how much money does he gain to buy the coats. Then I will add both to know how much money does he gain to buy both vests and coats together. So 3 equations. Let's start. Equation 1, 2, and 3. So always يا teacher الkeyword اللي هي each. Okay, I gave you the price of just one thing. You want to know the total price of all. هيدا الword each tell us we will multiply. Okay, each tell us we have to multiply. هيدا الkeyword multiply the price by the number of vests. So 7 vests for $185 each. So I will multiply 7 by 185. Then the word each also another one tell us we will do multiply another time 6 by 247. And the word all tell us we will add both to find the total number. هدول keywords each و all tell us we will do times 2 times, then we will add the both. Okay? So دايما if we are repeating the same number several times, we multiply. Okay? And when I give you the price of just one thing, you want to know the price of all, so we have to multiply. Let's start. I'll multiply 108. We can say 185 times 7 or 7 times 185. Both of them are correct. We can switch them. and then 247 times 6. But if we want to arrange them, we will arrange 185 up and 7 down. 7 times 5, 35. 7 times 8, 56 plus 3, 59. 7 times 1, 7 plus 5 equals 12. So 1,295. The second one, 247 times 6. 6 times 7, 42. 6 times 4, 24 plus 4, 28. 6 times 2, 12 plus 2, 14. The second one, 1,482. Now let's add both to find them the price of all. 1,295 plus 1,482. Yeah. I will erase here. So let's add 1,295. Arrange them starting from the right side. Okay, let's add. 5 plus 2, 7. 9 plus 8, 17. 3 plus 4, 7, and then 2. So 2,777. Now let's write the answer. So he gains $2,777. Okay. So 1,000 beside the first equation, right? هو البرايس لمين؟ البرايس ل7 vests. Okay. وال 1,482 هو البرايس ل6 coats. And here both vests and coats together. Okay, both vests and coats. Please copy it on your math book. We did problem 4. Now we will do problem 5. Then we'll continue the other problems in the Zoom period. And if you have any question later, you can ask me in the Zoom period after the holiday. Problem 5. A merchant, also a merchant here, person who sells things. Here he will sell what? He will sell bottle of juice. A merchant buys 40 bottles of juice for 1,550 Lebanese pounds each. Then he buys 55 bottles also for 895 Lebanese pounds each. What is the sum of money paid by the merchant? We read the problem. We are talking about person buys 40 bottles of juice and 55 bottles of juice. We will find the total sum of money paid by him. Let's circle the keywords. We have 40 bottles of juice. Each one of them cost 1,550. And we have also 55 bottles. Each one cost 895 Lebanese pounds. What is the sum of money paid by the merchant? Let's draw the figure. عندنا 40 bottles of juice, 40 bottles of juice and 55 bottles. Let's draw these bottles of juice. عندنا 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. I can't draw 40, so 40. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. How much? 55. Okay. Now, let's check the price of each one. Here, the word each tell us we have to remember the price of each one, 1,550. Each one of them cost 1,550. 1,550. And here, each one of them cost 895 less 895, 895, 895, 895. Let's find the sum. What do I mean by the sum? I mean I will add them all. Type. Instead of adding this number 40 times, we are repeating 1,550 several times. the same number how many times? 40 times. So the first equation, we multiply this number by 40 because we are repeating this number 40 times. And here, if you look here, we are repeating 895. 895, how many times? 55 times. So 895 times 55. Then I did first equation with second, then we will find the sum of all. The word sum tell us we will add them all. So the first keyword here each tell us we have to multiply 40 by 1450. With the second one also each tell us we multiply 55 by 895. Then the sum tell us we will add them all. Okay? So if I gave you the price of one thing, or if we're repeating the same number several times, instead of adding it several times, we will multiply it. Okay? Yeah. Let's arrange first 1550 times 40. In the second one, 895 times 55. Let's skip the zeros. Let's arrange just 155 times 4. Then in the answer, we will place the two zeros on both sides. 4 times 5, 20. Again, 4 times 5, 20 plus 2, 22. 4 times 1, 4 plus 2, 6. Then how many zeros do we have? 1, 2. We have 2 zeros. So the answer is 62,000. The second one, 895 times 55. 5 by 5, 25. 5 by 9, 45 plus 2, 47. 5 by 8, 40 plus 4, 44. Start a new line with 0. Erase the numbers that are written up because we have 2 digits. كمان عندنا 5, so it's the same as the first one. I will copy the answers. And both of them table 5. 5, 7, 4, 4. Now let's add. 5 plus 0, 5. 7 plus 5, 12. 7 plus 5 again, 12. 5 plus 4, 9, and then 4. So 49,225. Now let's find the sum of money, the sum of all. هن 62,000 plus 49,225. So let's add. Yeah. This one, by the one that's written down, starting from the right side, arrange them. 9, 4. 0 plus 5, 5, 2, 2. 9 plus 2, 11. 7 plus 4, 11. So the answer is 111,225. So let's write the sum of money is 111,225 Lebanese pounds. Copy it on your math book, please. And after the holiday, we will practice more how to solve problems. Okay, guys, I will miss you so much. Bye-bye. Have a nice vacation.